Good morning, Kipsters! I heard so many Kipsters loud and proud saying, "Good morning, Miss Grossheim." Happy Thursday. Welcome to another day of learning online. Have you already completed all your RAS Kids assignments and your IXL assignments? Make sure today that you've read, recorded, and completed the quizzes for 4 RAS Kids books. Four RAS Kids books. Today, your teachers are listening to all your recordings to make sure we're ready for your phone calls tomorrow. Also, make sure you completed the 3 IXL teacher recommended skills. Make sure you watch YouTube first so that you know exactly what to do. Before we do our message of the day, we are going to move our bodies to a song with our friend Sonic, with our friend. So if you can stand up, I'm going to share my screen with you so we can get our blood flowing and all that oxygen rushing to our brains. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm already ready for this song. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Here comes the boom.
Oh, the boom, not the zoom.
Let me show you how it's done. I'm Sonic. Here comes the boom. I'm Sonic. I am living my best life on Earth. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I'm Sonic. I am living my best life on Earth. This is my power. Here comes the boom. I'm Sonic. A little ball of super energy in an extremely handsome package. Let me show you how it's done. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Let's go now. If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe.
I don't know about you guys, but my body and my brain feels all warmed up and ready to start our day. And every day after we warm up our bodies and our brains, it's always time for our message of the day. And I know we have a special cheer we do where we have to raise the roof. Put your hands up. It's time for our message of the day. Hey, hey. It is time for our message of the day. Get ready to read loud and proud. Miss Grossheim's going to have to read some of this because some of these words are super tricky. Good morning, future first graders. What? Ooh, that was a sight word that I could read in a snap. What negative thoughts have you whooshed away? Earlier this week, we talked about self-talk. We talked about self-talk. Miss Grossheim was looking in the mirror being like, "Ooh, Miss Grossheim, you are looking good." And we learned that self-talk are the things we tell ourselves either out loud or in our head. A lot of times we're telling ourselves like, "Oh, I'm bad at math. I don't have any friends," or "I am awesome at reading." We're telling ourselves things that are either positive or negative. And we learned earlier this week so that we can whoosh away negative thoughts. Let's change some negative thoughts into positive thoughts with the power of yet. Okay, so something that's really cool is that even when we're having negative self-talk, let me get to the side. So we just talked about self-talk are all these thoughts we have about ourselves in our head, the stories we are telling ourselves in our head. And sometimes they're really happy and good, and that's called positive self-talk. One more time, say positive self-talk. But sometimes they don't make us feel so good, and that's called negative self-talk. And so what's super cool is that when we have negative self-talk in our brain, we can whoosh it away, but we can also change it into positive self-talk by adding this special word yet. Let me show you what I mean. So this girl in this picture, she's like, "Oh, I don't know how to play basketball. I can't shoot the basketball." She can change that negative self-talk and a positive self-talk by adding this magic word, yet. I can't get the ball in. I don't know how to play basketball yet. That means you're really adopting a growth mindset because you're like, I can't play basketball yet. We are all learning and changing and growing, and there's lots of things you didn't used to be able to do that you can do now. You didn't used to be able to walk, but now you can do it. Like a baby can't walk yet. They're going to learn how to do it. So we can change that negative self-talk into positive self-talk using this power of yet. When we add the word yet onto a negative self-talk statement, it changes it into something really powerful because we're all learning and changing every day. And there's so many things that we didn't used to be able to do a long time ago, and now we can do. Let's look at some examples. I can't do this yet. I'm not good at this yet. I don't understand this yet. It doesn't work yet. This doesn't make sense yet. It's a super powerful word that helps us change negative self-talk into positive self-talk. So think about some things that you used to not be good at. Think about some things that you used to not be good at. Like there's some things I know you've learned how to do in kindergarten. You used to not be able to read. So maybe in the past you said, I can't read. You could add the power of yet on the end. I can't read yet. I know that I'm going to learn how to do it. I have a growth mindset and I know that I'm going to work hard to be able to do it. There are two really awesome songs that teach us about the power of yet. Click them below. Make sure to listen to CJ Lucky, and there's also one on Sesame Street teaching us about the power of yet and how it can help us change that negative self-talk into positive self-talk. Your teachers love, I almost forgot our 2032 cheer. What year are you going to college? I don't know. I heard some whispers, but we got to be extra super loud and proud if you want to be louder than first grade tomorrow. What year are you going to college? 2032. In that year, we will go to college. Where? Have an awesome day learning from home. Your teachers love you. We can't wait to see all the great learning you're doing online. See you later, Kipsters.